Hey guys, Decaf13 here, and welcome back to some more Let's Play Fate Grand Order. Alright, let's start up Section 3. Now we can actually use our own servants. So, Golem Master. Could bring the support Advocate Braun. Hey look, someone has Advocate Braun on their support. Since we can use our own servants again. Alright, that's probably the party I'm gonna end up bringing. Switch some stuff around. If I could say anything good about the Singularity, or Lost Bell, it's like, you know, at least there's a shit ton of fucking, what is it? There's a shit ton of assassin class servant enemies here, so that makes it nice and easy if you have a lot of casters. I really should level up some of my other casters because I could use an AoE caster for this place. I guess all three goes work as well, but you know. What AoE casters do I have? Gil, Sig, Helena, Nurse Your Rhyme, Paracelsus, Ku, Advocate Braun, Geronimo. Pretty sure Baptist multi-target as well. I'll have to make use of some of them. I'm gonna change my equipment, of course, over to the new Mystic Code. So glad I happened to glance down in that corner and see I didn't have the right Mystic Code on. Oof, that would have been embarrassing. Very well then. Let us be on our way, Master. I have sealed off and hidden this workshop with boulders. It shall be our secret hideout. It's very well hidden. I can't see it at all anymore. But how are we going to find it again ourselves? Not to worry. I've set a golem to sense when we draw near and guide us in. Wow, let's hear it for golems! It's nothing special for a golem keeper like me. Although as a mage, I am merely second-rate. Now then, let us head for one of the villages said to be aiding the rebel army. If I may, do be as quick about this as you can. I know. And you will have to pass through another village to get to the one we want. Make sure you stay out of trouble there. It's mostly neutral, but it does lean pro-Ivan. Alright, let's get in and out quickly before anyone notices how much you guys stand out. Hold it! What do you want? You gotta pay the toll. If you mean to use our village as a shortcut, it's only fair. That's ridiculous. I'm not paying that. You're off to join the rebel army, right? You can pay the toll or I can capture and report you. Either way, it's no fur off my snout. Regrettably, we don't have a single ruble to our name at the moment. And I do not wish to cause you injury if I can help it. However, if we cannot settle this peacefully... Well, Master, what would you have us do? Let's make a break for it. Guess that's the only choice we got. Come on, John! If you wish to run away, then I shall have my golems form a protective wall. Mash, you get on top of the getaway golem. Right. My, that certainly took a while. I see that village isn't capable of picking a side. I'm surprised you could tell, human. Yeah, that's right. That village is full of Yagu who can't make up their minds. What do you mean? They continue to support Ivan the Terrible, while also making deals that obviously help the rebel army. Places like that are inevitably seen as enemies by both sides. They end up destroyed when one invades. Still, given their location, it is likely they are left with no other choice. They are situated far from the capital and close to the rebel army after all. Can we truly blame them for living their lives the best they can with the meager options available to them? The trick to living life with 1 foot in 2 camps is to throw away all you hold dear and compromise every step of the way. While you may never enjoy a better tomorrow, at least you have the solace of knowing yesterday wasn't too bad. You cannot do that. If you cannot do that, but instead constantly flit back and forth, you doom yourself to destruction. I saw it happen to my own family back when the political infighting grew especially fierce. Uh-oh. Just thinking about it is making me nauseous. Please try to calm down. I don't know too much about it myself, but I've heard that for a mage, there are few things worse than having their family fall to ruin. Hit the nail on the head. That village is flitting back and forth. They're scrambling around trying to make ends meet, getting nowhere fast. All that aside, that village seemed very different from the town where you lived, Pachi. It almost felt like something out of the Middle Ages. True, Yaga Smilnick's building did appear to be a bit more modern. That's because they were made back in the human times. Then those buildings are all over 400 years old? That's right. They've been patched up over the years, but no one knows how to build like that anymore. Best we can do now is fill in any holes that show up. If we ever had a major earthquake, everything would probably come tumbling down like a house of cards. Much as I would be interested to learn more about the Yaga civilization, I believe we should set that aside for the moment. Right now, our most pressing concern is... Our most pressing concern is finding a way to make contact with the rebel army. Oh. You're right, Avakibron. Let's see. What if we start casually dropping words like servant, master, and singularity when we talk to other Yaga? I've always wanted to be a secret agent. Right? Unfortunately, I don't believe it will be that easy. The rank-and-file soldiers have most likely never heard of those things. We must also not forget that there are servants on the enemy's side as well as our own. Merely revealing ourselves as master and servant may not be enough to convince the rebels of our intentions. Quite right. As such, we should keep things simple and merely do what we can to demonstrate our desire to join. Tell me, Pachi, do you have any interest in joining the rebel army? Ivan the Terrible's been ruling this land with his Obrachnicki for 450 years now. He's the great Tsar. He's freaking immortal. We've been living in fear of his regime all our lives, but... if my only choices now are to curl up and die or to go down fighting, I'll choose the latter. Proudly. I see. Personally, I would have been satisfied if you were merely willing to pretend to join them, but this should suffice just as well. Hey, you're the guys who got me mixed up in all this in the first place. Ah, you have me there. You sure about this? Yeah, I'm sure. You guys are strong. There's one of these servant people in the rebel army too, right? So we might just have a fighting chance against the Tsar. I suppose the right thing to do here would be to honor your wishes. How much longer are you going to drag this interminable conversation out? If he wants to do it, let him do it. We need to hurry and repair the shadow border. The Obrachnicki could be looking for us even as we speak. In that case, why don't we let Pachi go to the village first, and meet back up with him later? Sounds great to me. Don't worry, I'll make sure to introduce you guys. After all, you're all I've got to hang my hat on. Okay, just sit tight. Sorry, I just had to clear my throat a little bit. Is something bothering you, Master? Do you regret involving Pachi in this ordeal? I do want to respect his wishes, but... there is nothing more you can do now. Sometimes we decide our own fate, and sometimes others decide it for us. Now we must be patient. Rome was not built in a day, correct? This is true for golems as well. Really? Because you sure seem to have been throwing them together by the score in, like, seconds. That is simply the nature of my magecraft. And trust me, I did not reach this point in a day. It's starting to get dark. What should we do? It must be okay to enter the village now, right? Wait, someone's coming. May I ask who you are? You the ones Pachi was talking about? That's us. Can you take your hoods off so I can see your faces? I'll be damned. Guess he was telling the truth. Indeed he was. Incidentally, now that I will tell you now that I have no intention of removing my mask. Now, may we ask you something? We have proven to you that we are not Yaga. So why are your comrades still training their firearms on us? Easy. There's been some rumors going around lately, you see. And they say that Ivan the Terrible is working with a human mage now. One with a human-bodied servant in tow. Sorry, pal, but you're not getting any mercy from us. Well, Master, what would you have us do? Just hit them with the back of your sword, please. That will be difficult, as my golems do not have swords, Master. I jest. I understand your meaning, of course. I shall do my best to honor your request. Now let me show you the most well-kept secret among the golems I command. My fair Yaga, while I pledge to do my utmost to restrain myself, I am afraid that I cannot be responsible should one of my golems strike you in a particularly vulnerable place. Say your prayers. I'm glad Advocate Braun decided to play along with my stupid fucking sword thing. Oh, I love this. Just a fucking running gag. Hit him with the back of your sword. My golems do not have swords, Master. Oh, Advocate Braun's great in this singularity. Alright, I think this one's just 3 waves of Yaga soldiers. So let's take them out. I mean, now that I think about it, they're very similar to the Oprichniki. Because I'm pretty sure they have like the same skills and stuff. Like, they have that same crit increasing skill. Their crit attacks hit twice, their normal attacks hit once. Yeah, they're very similar. If not, maybe it's like a reskin of the Oprichniki. But, you know, with different drops, of course. I mean, obviously that's how reskins work. Alright, good, we got a nice Sanzo chain here. I was gonna say, are none of them gonna drop anything? Good shit, Merlin. Yeah, that one is 92,000.
夢のような君の道行きを信じよう。さあ行きなさい。
Alright, let's do this. I would go Garden of Avalon after that, but, you know, we have a Buster Chain. That's really fucking rare with, casters. So I'd rather do that. Alright, that's the big guy down.
何？
God, Sanzo. What's that thing the other one dropped? Hey, gunpowder. Actually, never mind. I guess you guys have the same fucking drops.
いいとも。
Because the Upbridge Sneaky also dropped the fucking gunpowder. So they're the more common go-to for it.
オーセロお望みのままに。無駄だ。最上に近い勝利。戦う前に勝つくらいでなければ。
How much gunpowder do I have? Oh, I have 36 on this? Wow. Oh, wait, no. I forgot. These guys drop gunpowder. The Oprychniki drop the ice crystals. I'm thinking wrong. Alright, and this one has Berserker and Assassins. Yeah, actually, I'll just bring fucking Heroin X. Yeah, that should work. Arrows. Stop! Hello there. I take it you are the leader. I am. And now I have seen your power for myself. You say you are here to join the rebel army? Yes, that's right. I see. But I cannot trust you. You all look like humans. In this world, there are only two kinds of people who look like humans. Mages and servants. And that means you are our enemy. Huh? Please, I promise you, we're... Are you with the Tsar or are you not? The answer to that lies in whether you are merciful as well as strong. And so I shall make you a grossly unfair proposal. Fight us without killing us, even as we do our best to kill you. I see. Well, that is certainly as unfair as you say. If you have strength enough to kill us all, then you are no spy. There would be no point on spying on us if you could kill us all at your leisure, after all. But if you are strong enough to kill us and choose to spare our lives, that would prove you are merciful, and that is a kindness only humans possess. That is my offer. You may take it or leave it. Well, Master, what would you have us do? I will abide by what you decide. We're going to fight, and we're going to win, without killing them. As you wish. This will certainly be difficult, but not impossible. Very well then. Let us show her exactly why we were chosen as heroic spirits. Alright. Good to know that we're not getting as much story now. Alright, we do have some time to charge up before we get to, Atalantial there. Of course, that's who that is. Not that it's much of a spoiler. It's not like they're keeping true names hidden in this, arc. Oh, come on, come on. Please crit? No. No? At least you killed. Alright, this should charge up XX. Make sure I get Waver charged up too. Okay, I don't need that happening. Alright, I don't need her dying before the last fucking wave. Actually, I might just use fucking Sansa as an on one of these guys. Just to speed things along a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. Jesus fucking Christ. It's a good thing I used that fucking evade. Holy shit. Alright, 279,900 health. Get this to XX. Why push the overcharge for you? Oh, increase your attack? That's great. Alright, so yeah, we'll do Underturn Information, 5 Elements, Mountain Buddha Palm, Ether Space, yet Lawful. Alright, this should do some good damage to, this altar. Alright, 100k at least. 154. Yeah, this should easily do 125. 早期銀河すなわちコスモスエーテル宇宙シカルン秩序行くぞツインミニアドディザスター Are you fucking kidding me? No, 925 HP. I mean, we just have to break the bar in order to win, so. Fucking 900 HP.
セイバーは全員
Lose my
逮捕です。
fucking mind.
まあそれ以外は
I
別
can
に
never
どうでも
do enough damage to kill anything. What the fuck? Can you go on? No, I'm sorry. I can't move anymore. I believe you should be alright after a few days' rest. It would seem we have been thoroughly defeated. Very well, we surrender. If he truly had been sent by Ivan the Terrible, we would clearly have no chance of victory. But fortunately, it seems you are not with him after all. Say, your name wouldn't happen to be... do excuse me. My name is Atalanti. I wield the power of the demonic beast known as the Caledonian Boar. I see. So you are an altar. Essentially. It's not so bad as you might think. I'm guessing my spirit origin always had an affinity for this demonic beast. This made it easy to convince the Yaga that I was on their side. Boss! Atalanti, do you not remember us? No, I do not. The first thing I remember is finding myself in this land. I believe it was the death throes of this very world that called me here. The real Russia, the one from our world, has been overwritten by a Russia from a different history. It has been 3 months since I was summoned, which is as far back as my memories go. In fact, there is something I would like to ask you as well. What is it? Am I doing the right thing? Am I behaving the way a heroic spirit should? That is hard to answer. I'm afraid I am not at all familiar with the no doubt myriad extenuating circumstances surrounding this particular conflict. What I can say with confidence is that compared to Russia as we know it, Ivan the Terrible seems to be a most tyrannical leader indeed. And as such, I believe that in standing up to him, you are doing exactly what a heroic spirit should. Right. Good point. I pray that you are right. Anyway, let's return to our stronghold. You can all treat your wounds there. You three can come too. I'll show you the way. Where's Pachi? Pachi. Ah, that Yaga. I had him restrained for the time being. So he really is with you. Very well. We will bring him along too. I hope Pachi's alright. Thought I was gonna die. I thought I was gonna die. Snap out of it, Pachi! Luck is on your side today, Yaga. Hey! I'm alive! Looks like you guys are okay too. Man, that was too close for comfort. Alright, we are off to the stronghold. Stay alert for shadows and familiars. Not to worry. I'll have one of my drone golems keep watch. Good. Now get on your bicorns and we'll be on our way. I'll ride on one of my golems. Would you and Mash like to do the same? Hell yes! I don't suppose I could ride on one too, could I? By all means. It's no more trouble to make 3 than it is 2. Hey, look at that. Enough time to spare to go into another section, because the next one's only 2 parts as well. Except the next one looks like it's going to be a fucking pain in the ass with giant demon boars. You know, it happens. Alright, snowless path. Alright, so we just need sabers for this one. I'll swap you. I might as well still bring Waver along. Why not, right? Never change the craft distance on here. There's projection. And this should be fine. Looks like section 5 is only once. Well, part 5 is only one section too. It's only story. Saruma, how are things in the village? Not good, I'm afraid. They've always been treated very badly there, thanks to their connections to us. We've done what we can to help each other out till now. Things are getting worse. On top of that, the Oprichniki have been even more violent lately. Rumor has it they even burned some other village to the ground after there was a revolt there. The people there had no choice but to give up that place and move on. Well, I can't blame them for that. That village only ever existed to serve as a decoy. Still leaving. Bold decision. I would be surprised if 30, even 20% of them survive the journey. Maybe not, but 20% surviving is still better than all of them getting massacred by the Oprichniki. Hey, how do you guys sleep at night? Huh? Don't you feel the least bit guilty about these villagers giving up their lives for you guys? You're from one of those villages too, huh? Don't worry, so am I. Answer the damn question! Sure, we feel bad about it, but what are we supposed to do? We're fighting a war against Ivan the Terrible here. The immortal Tsar has been alive for the last 450 years. Who knows how many villages have been sacrificed over the years, or how many innocent Yaga, children included, have lost their lives. But what other choice do we have? I know we're all gonna go to hell for this. Once we get there, V's gonna look at us with those mystic eyes and see every awful thing we've ever done. But before that happens, I want to defeat Ivan the Terrible once and for all, so that my kid can at least grow up in a world without him. And now that the boss, Lady Atalante's joined us, this is the best chance we might ever have to make that happen. We're gonna spark a revolution right here in Russia. Revolution is all well and good, but I believe we will need to do something about these demonic beasts first. Looks that way. All hands, ready your weapons. Alright, Master of Chaldea, caster servant. Let's see what you're really capable of. Surely you're not going to let demonic beasts like this get the better of you? Of course not. Master, I await your orders. You know, I was wondering why Advocate Braun was appearing like kind of off-center in that. I was gonna say something about it, but then the golem appeared like, oh, they were doing that on purpose. Alright. Razu shot.
命のやり取りとか面倒なことになってるな。
つまらん。
待ってました。
罠。沈め。
Damage cut. Speaking of damage cuts. Ooh, a gold drop. I think that might be an ice crystal. Oh, Sigurd. Oh no, of course, it's a shell. Why would I think differently? Ooh. Let's make some stars and get some more MP gauge for Sigurd. That's 30 stars now. Holy shit, that's a lot of health on some Berserker enemies. Yeah, let's use a Rune Warrior. You don't have to increase your crit strength, do you? Let's use 5th Force since we have a Brave Chain with her. Oh. I'm gonna get her MP charged up as well. I mean, not that really matters because I get to do that next wave with Sigurd anyway. Sigurd. Waver. Alright, so yeah, it's just a single bicorn.
能力使用竜の死尽きることなし
Let me use this on Sigurd.
展開順
動輪の真髄お見せしましょう。
絶技太陽の魔剣よその身で破壊を巻き起こせベルベルク・グラム
That is some good ass fucking damage. Yeah, almost killed it.
ナム天満台自在天神二葉栗から挑戦者行くぞ剣豪バット医者の大天将 我が剣未だ食うには至らず
I think we've got what, Lancer Gem from that thing? Yeah, Secret Lancer. Well, not Secret Lancer Gem, Magic Lancer Gem. Hidden Tunnel. Yeah, just berserkers here, so might as well bring ourselves a foreigner. I'm thinking about it, actually an Abby would be better. Or not Abby. Yeah, Abby. That might not be an option open to me. Oh well. Callade Sapphire should be good. Could bring my own foreigner, but she's not really strong enough. I think I'll just stick with what I have. This should be okay. Now I'm thinking about it. Does it not grant me? Isn't there a CE that gives bonus damage again? Or is that JP? Because I know there's a CE that gives bonus damage against berserkers. I think that might just be in JP. Oh no, here it is. Yeah, ignore defense and 35% special attack against berserker. Yeah, that's cool. I knew it was a CE with Ronnie on it. I just forgot whether or not it was on JP, like if it was JP only for now, or if it was here too. Yeah, I finished skinning them. Well done, Pachi. You can let the pack golems carry them now. By the way, Atalante, there is something I wish to ask you. What is it? If there are any demonic beast materials at the Rebel Army stronghold, I was hoping you could let us have them. Of course, we have a fair amount stocked up. I'll consider rewarding you with them depending on how well you work. Okay, we're almost at the hidden tunnel. We still need to pass through it before we arrive at our stronghold, so I'm afraid you'll need to bear with us a little longer. What about the cold? I am a servant and they are Yaga, so we'll have no issue handling it. The same cannot be true of you. Oh, we're okay. Master has a mystic code designed for extremely cold environments. Good. Thank you for your concern. It's not that. I just found it strange that you could endure it, as no ordinary humans could survive this cold. When you get right down to it, I am but one rather atypical aspect of Atalanti, manifesting as a servant. I am afraid I do not have much in the way of common sense. Anyway, the tunnel is crawling with demonic beasts, but they are weak, hiding here for shelter. We can simply cut our way through them without issue. Master, we seem to be out of the border's comms range. Comms? Is that a method of using magecraft to see things that are far away? The tunnel must be affecting it. These comms of yours should be fixed once we get out. Just forget about them in the meantime. On a different subject, we've seen a lot of demonic beasts, but I'm surprised we haven't seen any normal animals yet. Normal animals? Those all went extinct ages ago. Extinct? That certainly makes sense if you think about it. There are simply no ordinary animals that could survive such a harsh environment. Add an overwhelmingly dominant species to the mix. It's little wonder the other animals went extinct. I've heard there used to be much smaller animals centuries ago. They were called, cats and dogs, I think? Cats. Perhaps it has something to do with this form I've been summoned in, but there are memories of cats and dogs. My memories of cats and dogs are all hazy. Foe! You're alright, Foe. Boss, I can smell blood. Something's eating a demonic beast. Whatever it is, it's really big. This is bad. All non-servants, stay back. That is the scent of a demon boar. Seems we can ill afford to linger here. We must kill it quickly. Is that clear? Got it. Good. There'll be another chance to show me what you are capable of, John. I think I'm doing the Stronghold story part next in this episode too, but I think I might just save it for the next one. Be 5 and 6 in one episode. Alright, yay. Demon Boar is my favorite. Should've used that. Why do I always forget to use defense skill on Waver? Yeah, I knew one of them was going to start with excitement. At least he crit Hokusai. Honestly, let's just go with the Sigurd chain. Fucking good ass damage with that buff. Alright, now they're all a lot stronger, of course. Huh. Not that really means much. Once Sigurd actually crit there. Should get Hokusai and Waver all charged up. Sigurd all charged up. Alright, we'll finish this Demon Boar. I'm gonna try to save Waver's NP. Actually, never mind, because we don't have any Hokusai. I was gonna do it if we had Hokusai Arts cards, but
少々悪楽さん。タト様、またガムを買いやがった。
I'll give this buff to Sigurd. On return information, there's Fuji and Silvergram. That should be good.
これぞ大軍師の究極陣地。
Okay, got the stun. So at least we won't get attacked on this first fucking turn.
本そじりしたそうか。本若知りへ一里弁そうか。万象見通す限定。北進より八甲擁護せし尊上の王よ。渾身の一筆を収めたて
Not
ます。
gonna be a lot of damage.
いざいざ
Turn gets an AoE attack, but you know,
9月36
something to get the defense down. At least Sigurd's not only doing effective damage, but bonus damage on top of that. Maybe Bulwark or Graham could kill.
魔剣完了。秘伝の今日見せてもらおう。これなるは破滅の黎明。ベルベルク。
Not gonna kill, but it'll do a lot of damage. Yeah, 169k. Alright, she's got 31,000 left.
したり。
承諾し了解。
So let's just attack with a...
あらよ。
Yeah, that's it. Alright, man, we didn't even get hit once by the demon boar. That's nice. I enjoy when that happens. Seems we find ourselves in possession of an unexpectedly large quantity of meat. Everyone take as much as you can carry. I think I'll take some of this earth while I'm at it. This cave is a rather lucky find. All the demonic beasts that inhabit it must have affected the earth's properties. I should be able to make some excellent golems with this. Kinda looks like you're tilling a field. I would say it is closer to pottery. This is great. Now my kid won't have to go hungry. Kid? Yeah, my child. What'd you think, I was single? Well, I'm not. I know we call ourselves the Rebel Army, but there's a lot of Yagu who came here with their families after having their villages razed because they had nowhere else to go. I'm one of them. Your villages were burned down, huh? You mean by the Upper Chiniki? That's right. Hell, that's how most of us rebel soldiers ended up joining. I'm one of the lucky ones. My whole family made it out alive. Some of the kids here saw their parents murdered right in front of them. That's horrible. We don't have time for idle chatter. Let's go. Right, sorry, boss. Come on, guys, let's get a move on. Okay, we're here. For the record, I didn't see anything that looked like it might be tracking us. But just to be safe, I will set out a few hidden security golems to keep watch. That'd be great, thanks. Ah, it would seem we're back online. Report! Give me a goddamn report right now! Why'd you go silent for so long? Just what the hell are you doing? Yes, sir, I'll do my best. Master, myself, Abiki, Braun, and Pachi are all currently accompanying the Rebel Army. We're just outside their hideout right now. We'll use this opportunity to regroup and see if we can acquire the parts we need to repair the border. We'll also see if we can replenish our food stores too. Assuming that's possible anyway. Hidden stronghold, huh? I'm not super familiar with fortress engineering, but I have to say that they seem to have done a good job with this one. It's surrounded by cliffs, making it impossible to invade from the flank or rear, and its gates are equipped with ballista to handle frontal assaults. They've even got a barricade in place to defend against the Upper Chiniki's cavalry. There's no way any enemies could take this place down without significant casualties. Guess they don't call themselves the Rebel Army for nothing. Open the gate! Open the gate now! Hey, it's the boss! The boss is back! Open the gate! Welcome back, boss. Is it me, or are there more of you now? Yes, there are. I'll explain about them later. We brought back plenty of meat. Enough for everyone to eat their fill. Hooray, we got meat! Thank you, boss. Once you've eaten up, assemble the commanders for a meeting. I'm sorry, Master and Company, but I'm afraid I must ask you to wait in the corner until then. Actually, we could really use some food, too. Are you sure humans can eat demonic beast meat? I suppose you must have a highly skilled cook. Very well, it would be a shame to let the excess go to waste. I'll have 3 kilograms set aside for you. Thank you so much. This is great, Senpai. Everyone will be so happy to hear that we have food. I would rather not draw too much attention if I can help it, so I would be happy to wait in the corner. I'm happy to wait around for a while, too. Me too. Okay, Master, why don't we all take a little break? Yeah, since we're only at 50 minutes, I might as well do the one section of story. You're like, why the hell not, right? Less to do in the next episode. Well, it looks like the Yaga haven't had a chance to eat their fill like this for some time. I'm glad they were willing to share some of this meat with us, too. I followed Director Gordov's advice on how to remove the toxins. Hopefully it turned out okay. How is it, Master? Not bad. Not bad at all. You certainly are made of stern stuff, Master. You guys are picky, aren't you? Me, I don't care what it eats, what I eat, as long as it fills me up. What is it, kid? Who's that hairless Yaga? You mean me? Uh-huh. Are you a ghost? Doesn't it hurt your face not having fur on it? All the time. But I don't let it bother me. Wow. Come on, kid, get out of here. Gotta say, though, I was expecting the rebel army to be more army-ish. Between all the kids and old folks here, it seems more like a refugee camp than anything. Right you are, Pachi. So far as I can tell, only 60% of these Yaga are fit for combat at most. The most we could hope for from the remaining is backup, and even that is, at best, a faint hope. There you are, John. I see the applicant is here too. Let us be perfectly clear about one thing. Yes, our goals are aligned in that we both desire to overthrow Ivan the Terrible. But that does not mean that we will be taking orders from you. Don't worry, I wouldn't expect you to either. For one thing, we can't hope to take on the Opportuniki with our respective abilities getting in each other's way. To fight them is to fight a force of nature. However, you are not genuinely powerful, and so I would hate to lose that power for our side. So to start, I would like to see how you do as a reserve corps, as a way of determining your utility. In particular, I have missions which I have been putting off for a long time that require a small elite team. So far, I've been going out on my own and managing the best I can, but I am also this army's leader. I don't fear death, but I can't have the entire army shutting down while they wait for me to return. Would you undertake these missions in my stead? Pardon me, Miss Adelanti. My apologies for interrupting you, and remotely at that. I believe you've heard about us from Mr. John and Miss Kiraline, but please allow us to introduce ourselves properly. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I am a servant just like you. And this is... Hi there, I'm Leonardo da Vinci. I have my reasons for my spirit origin being in low power mode, but we'll just skip all that for now if you don't mind. Adelanti, I'm a servant from proper human history, just like you. Also, I'm a genius, so don't be afraid to ask for help if you got a tricky problem. That said, there's still a lot we don't know, since we only just came to this world. Do you mind if I ask you a question? Child hero? Are you altered too? Well, no matter. It would be wrong to refuse a request from a child. What is it you wish to know?
What can you tell us about that huge tree? From what we've been told, it sounds like it's a fairly recent development. You wouldn't happen to know what it is, would you?
You mean the tree so large it appears to support the entire world? There is a tree like that in my own mythology, but... No, I doubt that tree and this one have anything to do with one another. I'm sorry to say that I do not know what it is either. However, my spy in Yaga Moscow did tell me one thing. Oh? What is it? I suppose it would be wrong to withhold this until you have completed your end of the deal I wish to make. Doing so would only raise your hopes to an unreasonable degree. All we have is a name.
A name?
Yes. It is called the Tree of Emptiness. I'm told the human-looking court mage was muttering it to himself during a walk around the city. Apparently, he said, the Tree of Emptiness still hasn't taken root. The Tree of Emptiness, eh? It shrouds itself with clouds in lieu of leaves. A cloud tree, if you will. For the time being, I will see what I can find out about this Tree of Emptiness from our database. I doubt my search will prove fruitful though. Do what you wish. Now, what about you? Will you undertake this mission for me? You bet. Thank you. Pachi, you will go with them, as they are still unfamiliar with this land. Since you are a hunter, I trust you know how to use a gun. Does that mean you're gonna let me join? If that is what you want. Well, I do have my own grudge against the Oprichniki. A grudge, That alone will not see you to the end of this battle. You must make a choice and hold to it with all your conviction. Otherwise, this Russian blizzard will swallow you up in an instant. I know that. Then here's your first mission. I want you to journey to the nearby village and pass out our manifesto. Manifesto? We want other Yaga to know that the rebel army exists, and that our goal is to overthrow Ivan the Terrible and wipe out the Oprichniki. And if possible, we would like their help in procuring food and medicine. You got any idea how risky that is? What are you gonna do if one of these Yaga squeals on us? Should that happen, I want you to handle it however you feel is necessary. Not the most comprehensive of plans, Still, we will need assistance from the other villages if we are to campaign in such a vast land. Now, we would like to make a request of our own. Do you think you could help us procure these? I can get you the demonic beast fangs and golem cores now. Here's what we have from those we killed earlier. You may have them now as an advance for this mission. What about the rest? Who do you think we are? We're the rebel army. We never have enough supplies to go around. I can only give you the fangs and cores because we have little need for them. As for the rest, well, there are cities that have sworn total allegiance to Ivan the Terrible. I'd like to capture a number of them at some point. If you can help me do that, I'll consider helping you find the rest. How does that sound? What do you say, Director? It's alright if you refuse. Do so and we will simply kick you out of here. Oh, very well. John, Mash, handle this errand ASAP. Good. Now I've marked the villages I want you to go to on this map. Make sure you visit all of them. I'll check into the shortest routes to each from here.
Thank you, Holmes.
Good, we're finally finding our footing. Now we can start moving forward. Do you think you can stop by the Shadow Border first? We would like you to bring back the food you just acquired. I'm also told there is something else that needs to be done before we can begin the repairs.
Come on, Master, let's get going.
How's it moving so fast? I optimized the golems for speed. I certainly hope they can move at least this fast. So this is what real magecraft is like, huh? Damn it, I should have been a mage myself.
I'm afraid it's not that simple, Pachi. Afike Bron is one of the most famous Kabbalists in history. It would take at least 10 generations for an ordinary mage to reach this level of magecraft. Thank you, Mesh, but all I did was attempt many different casting experiments to find what I was looking for. What were you looking for? My final goal was to create a golem that would be known as the Primordial Man. A golem that could guide my people in their time of suffering, and help them to build a new Eden. Regrettably, I did not live long enough to see that wish fulfilled. Still, I'm glad that the knowledge I gained along the way is serving to protect humanity now.
Okay, we're coming up on a village. Better get off these things, they might spark a riot.
A good point. Very well then, I'll disable them for now.
Alright. And in the next episode, we'll start campaigning at these villages. So, I'll see you guys then. Bye!